QUI EST, welcome. The Colorado River here is, the shoreline has become inundated with people for some reason on the weekend. So forgive any background noise of engines or what have you. We're continuing on with this 32nd epistle of Deuteronomy, where Moses continues on with this extraordinary canticle that he wrote for the children of Israel to remember where they came from, where they're going, and this covenant they made with God. So we're going to continue on. Ipsime provocaverunt in eo qui non erat Deus, et irritaverunt in vanitatibus suis, et ego provocabo eos in eo qui non est populis, et ingente stura irritabo illos. Couple things here. They have provoked me in that which was no God, and have angered me in their vanities. They have provoked me. This is what catches me, because you should recall this. It was QUI EST who first loved us before any Homo sapien loved him, before any creature loved him. Why? Well, he's our creator. So love first came for him, but it gets flipped when it regards to going against him. It was mankind who first forsook ELOHIM before he forsaken us. So QUI EST loved us before we loved him. It was mankind who first forsook him before he forsaken us. Then the last part of these verses, and I will provoke them in that which is no people, and in a foolish nation will I anger them. A foolish nation. 'Twas the Jewry who reputed most Gentiles, reputed them as being foolish. But then, later, it was the Jewry who became inferior to the Gentiles. Mainly because the Jews were so advanced. Of course, with the help and guidance of QUI EST. Technically, they were advanced socially, mentally, everything. It was like they were speaking another language. So it wasn't condescending, it wasn't intentional, it's just that they were so far advanced above the rest of the human society. And they've proven it. That's why the Egyptians, the King Pharaoh didn't want them to leave. They were phenomenal at everything. All right, let's continue on. Ignis sucensus et furore meo, et ardebit usque et inferni noissima, devorabitque terram cum germine suo, et montium fundamenta comboret. A fire is kindled in my wrath, and shall burn even to the lowest hell, and shall devour the earth with her increase, and shall burn the foundations of mountains. That's a fire. Because of mankind's disobedience and our mortal sins, we are reminded of the sufferings and the punishments for these sins that shall inflict us. Where else but even in purgatory? There's no escaping the wrath of QUI EST. That's every single thing in existence is because of him. Now these stories that keep floating around, when you're dying, you're a good person, you're in heaven. I don't know where this began. It's not in any liturgy. It's not in the New Testament or the Old, because no judgment has been passed. So when you die, I'm sorry, your parent, your loved one is not going to be looking down for you from heaven. All of us, like our forefathers did in the Old Testament, had to wait. They had to wait for a key to return to heaven. That was Christ. So they've been through their judgment for the most part. For the rest of us, we are part of the living testament. So no, there is no direct heaven once we die here. All of us have to go somewhere until Judgment Day. Folks, children, that's purgatory. And you're learning that right here from scriptures, not from Brother Sebastian. And I'll continue giving you more evidence of this as we progress along. Congregabo super eos mala, et sagitas meas complebo in eos. I will heap evils upon them and will spend my arrows among them. Consumentor fame et devorabunt eos aves morsu amorlissimo dentes bestialum imitam in eos cum furore trahentium super terram atcole serpentium. They shall be I will heap evils upon them, and my arrows I will spend in them. They shall be consumed with famine, and birds shall devour them with most bitter biting. The teeth of beast, I will send upon them with the fury of those that trail upon the ground and creep. Yes, you incredible creatures of the insect world. See, you remain the army of QUI EST when needed. Place anything dead or place anything rotten on the ground, on the turf. And it won't be long before what? Before you see insects attacking it for food, for nourishment, for other things, building blocks. This is the voracity of our Heavenly Father, describes with the beast devouring human bodies, alive and corpses. That's pretty quickly. That's a voracity that cannot be touched naturally by man. Yeah, we have our explosives and things, but this is what QUI EST is saying. Turn away from me, like the insects attacking something, like the ants attacking a piece of flesh. So too will the Hebrews, their flesh, be attacked with such voracity of the enemy. Foris vastabit eos gladius, et untus power juvenum simo ac virginum lactenum cum homine sene. Without the sword shall lay them waste, and terror within, both the young man and the virgin, the sucking child with the man in years. Everything is being opposite, and not with the bloodiness of a sword will this happen from QUI EST. Doesn't need it. Dixi ubinam sunt, cessare faciem ex homnibus memoriam corum. I said, where are they? I will make the memory of them to cease from among men. And he's done that before. The first enemy striking the Israelites as soon as they left Egypt, yes? Sed propter iram inimicorum distuli, nepotes superberunt hortes eorum, et dicerant manus nostra excelsia, et non dominus fecit haec omnia. But for the wrath of the enemies I have deferred. Sometimes QUI EST defers punishments for just causes. We can never understand his reasoning, or we can never comprehend his timing. Also, lest perhaps their enemies might be proud and would say, our mighty hand, and not for the Lord, has done all these things. Gens absque concilio est et sine prudentia. Ultium saperent intelligerunt ac novissima providerunt. A nation without counsel is it, and without wisdom. Oh, that they were wise and understood and would provide for their last. You know what this says? It defines true wisdom for you, folks, children. True wisdom consists of three things. How simple this is. It confides in things past. True wisdom understands things in the present. True wisdom provides for things in the future. Should have brought the whiteboard out here. So I'll say it again. True wisdom confides in things past. True wisdom understands things in the present. And true wisdom provides for things in the future. Confides, understands, and provides. We'll stop here now. When we next meet, we're going to continue on with this canticle. Until then, Pax Vobis to me, yes?